The Royal Aircraft Factory B.E.12b. By the autumn of 1917, German air raids on Britain were giving rise to considerable concern in government circles. Although the so-called Silent Zeppelin raid of the 19th and 20th of October 1917 was, from a German standpoint, a failure, the most significant fact for the British Home Defense Organization to ponder was that none of the 74 airplanes that had taken off to attack the enemy airships was capable of climbing to the altitudes that the Zeppelins could reach with ease. It was at precisely this time that the supply difficulties experienced with the 200-horsepower Hispano-Suiza engines were at their worst. Overhaul of the brazier-built Hispano-Suizas had been necessitated by severe troubles stemming from faulty hardening of reduction gear wheels. Yet by October 1917, so acute was the shortage of 200-horsepower Hispano-Suizas that the engines had to be passed for service without overhaul, entries being made in their log books that the defective gears had to be left in place for want of any others. By January of 1918, some 400 SE-5A airframes, sorely needed on the Western Front, were lying idle in store for lack of engines. Against this background, one can assess the magnitude of the decision that created the B.E.12b. Specifically intended for home defense duties, this aircraft consisted of a B.E.12 airframe fitted with a 200-horsepower Hispano-Suiza engine. Deliveries began late in 1917, and by the end of that year, 13 had been delivered to RFC units. The B.E.12bs were built by the Daimler Company, Limited. The majority of the aircraft of the batch C-3081 to C-3280 were of this variant. The installation of the Hispano-Suiza closely resembled that of the SE-5A with the same engine. The long exhaust pipes, in some cases fitted with flame dampers, ran along the fuselage sides as far as the cockpit. Armament consisted of one Lewis gun fitted with NEMI illuminated sights and carried on a special mounting that raised it high enough to fire over the air screw. The gun could be swung back and down through 90 degrees for reloading or upward firing. At least one B.E.12b had a pair of Lewis guns on a similar mounting. Navigation lights were standard equipment, and there was a Holt flare bracket under each lower wingtip. Additional flare brackets were fitted under the tailplane or rear fuselage of some B.E.12bs. C-3088 had 4 in this position. Several aircraft had bomb racks under the fuselage, or wings to carry parachute flares and bombs. In view of the great sacrifice that the allocation of precious Hispano-Suiza engines to the B.E.12bs unquestionably was, it seems extraordinary that only 36 aircraft were allocated to home defense squadrons, 12 in 1917, 24 in 1918. At least 4 squadrons had some B.E.12bs at various times, but by the 31st of October 1918, only 17 were with squadrons of the 4 Brigade. A further 67 were in store, and 31 at airplane repair depots at that date. An official performance test report on the B.E.12b has yet to be found, but a pilot who flew the type has stated that the Hispano-Suiza engine gave it a quite spectacular performance. By the time it entered service, however, Zeppelin raids had virtually ceased, and most of the squadrons using it were not near enough London to have the opportunity of intercepting the Gothas and Giants that attacked the capital and southeast England during the winter of 1917 and 18. This may provide part of the reason why the B.E.12b was not more widely used. It is also possible that some had to be deprived of their engines to meet the more urgent need of the SE-5A squadrons in France. I need to make a correction here. Back when I made episode 37 about the BE-2C, I stated that some were made with a single bay, but in fact the single bay version was the BE-2E. Now I'd like to blame J.M. Bruce for not making it clear in his text that this was the case, but unfortunately I am ultimately responsible. So, many apologies. It was the BE-2E that had the single bay. The BE-2C had the two bay. My only request is a blindfold and a cigarette.